Are you thinking about living in Kirkland, Washington? What are some things to do in Kirkland? What is the housing market like in Kirkland? If you're curious about those things, you came to the right place. Kirkland, a charming suburb situated just a short 20-minute drive from Seattle, assuming no traffic, and always there's traffic going to Seattle. And it's a 15-minute drive to Bellevue. It is renowned for its waterfront parks, vistas, and vibrant art scene. Nestled on the shores of Lake Washington, Kirkland is often described as a big, small city. It seamlessly combines the amenities of a major city with the intimate atmosphere of a small community. In the heart of Kirkland, you'll find a delightful downtown area that invites locals to explore its array of boutiques, locally owned coffee shops, rejuvenating spas, and a diverse selection of award-winning dining establishments. Kirkland, the city, also boasts an extensive network of parks, ensuring that locals can easily connect with nature and engage in various recreational activities. Some of those parks we'll be checking out today. We'll also be checking out houses in the Kirkland area just to give you insight on the local housing market. I'm super excited to check out and explore Kirkland with you, and yeah, let's check it out. All right, so right now we're checking out condos in Kirkland. So the median home price for condos in Kirkland is $569,000. Now, right now we're walking around this condo complex that has one bedroom options, about a 5-minute drive from downtown Kirkland. You can find one bedroom condos for about $350,000. The HOAs would be in the high 400s, and you'll have about 600 square feet. Now with condos, this is a great alternative to home ownership. If you want something that's more lower maintenance, or you're not ready yet to buy a single family home, a condo is a great alternative. Also, if you're moving as an independent person, you're a couple who wants to take the first step to home ownership, condo is a great option. Some things to keep in mind when you're looking at condos is parking. Now in this complex, you have a covered assigned parking spot. Now usually you get one assigned parking spot. So if you have 2 cars, that's something to keep in mind. Also the pet policy, not all HOAs accept pets in the condos. So if you have a furry friend, fish or lizard, Make sure you check with HOAs and make sure they allow pets. And also keep in mind your wants and needs in a condo. Condos like these do have a washer and dryer in the unit, but sometimes a condominium will have a laundry room that you have to share with other people inside the complex. If that's not something that you're willing to do, make sure your condo does have a washer and dryer inside the unit. The great thing about condos is you don't have to worry about the exterior, such as the roof, the foundation, and the siding. All that stuff is covered in the HOAs. Again, so if you still want that Kirkland city feel, these condominiums are about a 5-minute drive. You can find condos for around the $350,000 range if you look for a 1-bedroom condo, but the median condo prices in Kirkland are $569,000. This is just to give you an idea about condos in Kirkland. All right, next up, we're checking out single-family neighborhoods in Kirkland. Now, the median home price for single-family homes in Kirkland is $1.375 million. If you checked out my other videos in the past, Bothell, Redmond, the median home prices are around the $1.2 to $1.3 million range, and Kirkland is on that list as well. Residents say there's a high quality of life living in the area. There's a strong sense of community and these unique neighborhoods that give it that big, small city feel. Okay, so if you're thinking about living in Kirkland, remember, you're still only a 20-minute drive from downtown Seattle. You're also about a 15-minute drive to Bellevue. If you checked out my other video, you can see all the benefits of living in Bellevue and Redmond, which is really close by as well. So it's really good to feel just what the neighborhood's like when you're not familiar with a place like Kirkland. So, you know, walking around, it's about a Sunday morning at 9 a.m. It's a super quiet, super peaceful. There's tennis courts in the area. I saw like a group of people, about 20 people playing tennis. This specific neighborhood is about a 10-minute drive from downtown Kirkland. So it's a really, really quiet, really peaceful neighborhood. So yeah, it's a good feel. It's a good feel walking around here. I'm holding a selfie stick, you know, talking to my phone right now, and yeah, Everything is super peaceful. But yeah, the median home price is $1.375 million, and you're close to downtown Kirkland, close to all the nature, the parks, Juanita Bay Park, Juanita Beach Park, and all the things that Kirkland has to offer. So yeah, really good community feel. Median home price is at $1.375 million. All right, next up on the home tour, I got a special home right behind me in Kirkland. This home is listed for $3.168 million. It's a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 4,100 square feet, square foot lot about 7,400, built in 2001. All right, if you want to see the inside of this house, check out my YouTube page. Later on, I'm going to drop another video with a full home tour of this exact home right behind me. So be on the lookout for that next video. Now, this home is in a really good area, considering that across the street, there's a new home being built and a new home being remodeled right across the street. So that shows you the property values in this neighborhood is going to continue to rise. Now, the median home prices in Kirkland is $1.375 million. But considering that this home is over 4,000 square feet, built after the year 2000, it's good to know that you can find value just like these homes right here in the market, in the local housing market. Now, this home does have a really good spacious garage, long driveway. We are on a street, but it's pretty quiet right now, considering it's about 9:30 on a Sunday morning, but super quiet and super peaceful. And the homes around this area are pretty luxurious as well. So this is just to give you an idea of the local housing market. Again, this home is listed at $3.168 million. All right, that is it for the vlog tour of Kirkland, Washington. Thank you for taking the time to explore Kirkland with me. If you value this content, please like and subscribe to his YouTube page, and I will continue to provide more value going forward. Till next time. Are you thinking about moving to Bothell, Washington? Come follow me. All right, so Bothell is located northeast of Seattle. Without traffic, it's about a 20-minute drive. Granted, there's always traffic in Seattle. Just gotta give you that caveat. Bothell is a place that a lot of people like to live that work in Seattle because of the close proximity. Now, Bothell has a small town feel, even though it's located right by Seattle. Residents of Bothell have told me that they feel like there's a huge quality of life living in Bothell, and also it's a lot of things to do, a lot of public amenities in this city. The downtown Bothell area has a huge amount of businesses, restaurants, and coffee shops that give it that city feel in a small town feel at the same time. There's also a dedication to education with the University of Washington Bothell campus located in Bothell. We're going to check out some houses in Bothell to give you an idea of the local market, of what type of houses you can get at what price point. We're also going to check out North Creek Park, which I'm actually located in right now, because a lot of people in Bothell do like that close proximity to nature. And also we're going to show you some local businesses in Bothell if you are interested in good places to eat. All right, next up on our home tour, we're looking at condos. So this condo complex has condos that are 3-bed, 2-bath, about 1,200 square feet. HOA dues around $600. And the reason I'm showing this is I also want to show that you can buy homes at this price point, $500K. The cool thing about these condos is that they have assigned garages to each of the units. So if you're thinking about moving to Bothell and you do not want to buy a house, you want something that's more lower maintenance, something that you can call your own, a condo is a great alternative. So kind of just walking around the area, it's super quiet, super laid back, good just community feel. Again, these are condos, 3-bed, 2-bath, about 1,200 square feet. And you can find a lot of condos around this price point in the Bothell area. And this is really close to another house we're going to see today that was priced at $1.35 million. It's about 2 miles away. So you're pretty much in the same area. You just have a downsize and some that's lower maintenance. Now, if you move from out of state, some people call apartments and condos the same thing. Here in Washington State, a condo is the unit that you own, and the exterior is handled by the HOA. But I will say it's really difficult to find condos with an assigned garage. That is a premium in Washington State. So the fact that you can find something like this is very nice to have. And one thing about condos as well, something to consider, is the pet policy. This condo does allow pets such as dogs and cats, but when you're looking at condo, just keep in mind that all pet policies are different. So when you are looking for a condo, whether it be in Bothell or anywhere else, definitely look at the pet policies and make sure that your furry friend will have a home to stay with you as well. All right, we're in North Creek Park in Bothell, Washington. When you Google things to do in Bothell, the #1 thing that pops up on TripAdvisor is North Creek Park. It's an outdoor park, has a picnic area, a kid's playground, and also various hikes varying from short to long distance. This is located in the north part of Bothell. It's about a 13-minute drive away from downtown Bothell. And you're actually only 10 minutes away from Mill Creek, Washington, which is another nearby city. As you can see behind me, it's super beautiful out here. It's about 9:50 on a Friday morning, super quiet. Since I've been here, I've seen about 4 or 5 people walking around. One of the great features about this park is the boardwalk. There's a boardwalk along the hike trail that we're going to check out as well. And you know, when you live in Washington State, you definitely become more of a fan of just being outdoors and being in parks. You know, as I meet more people from out of state, one thing that they really like about Washington State is how green it is. They always mention, oh, Gus, it's so green. We don't have this where I'm from. And as a person that lives here, I'll admit, I take that for granted. The fact that we have all this beautiful nature and the great outdoors right in our backyard. And as a local, I should appreciate more. So it's a great park to be in, #1 on TripAdvisor, great Google reviews as well. So we're gonna do a little bit of a walk around North Creek Park and check it out. All right. All right, here for our next home tour. This home behind me is going for $984,000. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath home at 2,540 square feet with a lot size of 9,000 square feet and is built in the year 1977. Now, the median home price in Bothell right now is $1.1 million, and this home is listed for $984,000. So usually what happens is if there's a home listed below the median price of the area, it's because it needs TLC. Shout out to No Scrubs, green light special, or is it red light special? Anyway, but yeah, it needs TLC. It needs tender, loving care. It needs some work. It needs some work. And a lot of people ask me, you know, should they consider buying a home that needs TLC, a fixer-upper? And that honestly depends on the person. So if you're a person who is really good with working with their hands, able to do projects around the house at ease, or you can learn relatively quickly by looking at YouTube videos, then yeah, fixer-upper, a home that needs TLC can definitely be an option for you. But if you're a person who's not so good with their hands, not good with fixing things, you use apps like TaskRabbit and Thumbtack for every little project around the house, then this might not be the best fit. But this home is super spacious, spacious garages, good long driveway. And this is located in a super quiet community. That's one reason why. Actually, let's take a look at the community. Super peaceful. That's one of the reasons why Bothell has a higher median price than Seattle. Seattle about 800K, Bothell 1.1 million, because a lot of families, a lot of people just want that small town feel. And also with the median home price in Seattle, it's kind of hard to judge because every every neighborhood in Seattle is super different, especially when you go on the north, central, and south end of Seattle. But be that as it may, buying homes like this in a community like this is a huge benefit that a lot of buyers who are moving in the area like to see. So you're super close to downtown Bothell, close to Kirkland and Woodinville, and if you're working in Seattle, you're still about a 20-minute drive away without traffic. All right, here we are, our next home tour in Bothell. So I've been walking around. Everybody seems pretty friendly in this neighborhood. I saw a few people walking their dogs. I waved. They said hi back. So I know there's a lot of thoughts about the Seattle freeze and passive aggressiveness, but hey, I got 100% response after I waved to somebody, they waved back. That's good to know. All right, so this home behind me is listed at $1.35 million. It is a 3-bed, 1.75 bath, 1,590 square feet, built in 1974 with a lot size of $8,600. The great thing about this house is you are in the North Shore School District. So you ask a lot of people that live in this community, they have raving reviews about North Shore School District. So if you're somebody that is looking to move their family out here, the fact that you're in North Shore School District is a huge plus for you and your family. Now this house is located in Bothell, but you're super close to Kirkland and Woodinville as well. And Woodinville is known for their wineries. So if you love wine tasting and things of that nature, you're minutes away from Woodinville. So you could take an Uber, take a Lyft to your winery, wine tasting, and come back home. And that'd be a good, great day. And you're also super close to Kirkland. Kirkland has a lot of businesses and amenities as well. So just being in this location, you have a lot of pluses. Being close to downtown Bothell, being close to Kirkland, being close to Woodinville, and the fact that it's a super quiet community. This neighborhood, all the houses are different. There's really no conformity, but that gives you more room for imagination and creativity if you want to add some remodeling, some updates to your home as well. But yeah, as I mentioned, before, a lot of people love living in Bothell because you have that small town feel, although you're only 20 minutes away from being in Seattle. So if the city life of Seattle is not something that you are interested in being a part of, then Bothell is a great alternative. All right, so we're in downtown Bothell. We're gonna go check out local businesses such as restaurants and coffee shops. Also, there's a lot of luxurious apartment buildings if you are interested in renting as well. All right, let's go check it out. are here at our next home. This home behind me is going for $2.3 million. It's a 4-bed, 5-bath home, 5,249 square feet with a lot size of 0.68 acres. It was built in 2002. This home is a great find in Bothell, Washington. You're also super close to downtown Bothell, which we have been checking out in this video as well. Not only do you have a great location, you also have a lot of seclusion as well. So you're surrounded around about 3 other houses in the area, but super quiet and super peaceful, which is really hard to find in the city, especially looking for a house in Seattle, Kirkland, Wilmington. This type of quietness, peace, and tranquility is super hard to find. This home is also within the North Shore School District. So for a house of this size, it'd be great for somebody with a lot of roommates or a big family. So knowing that you're in a North Shore School District is a great benefit to the house as well. Also, look at all the trees right by the house. It's beautiful. As I mentioned before, a lot of people from out of state just talk about how they love the green that they see in Seattle area. And this is no exception. So this house is at a great value, built in 2002, super modern, and a house with the lot size of this magnitude is not something that you're gonna find every day in this area. All right, that is a tour of Bothell for today. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this community with me. If you find this information valuable, please like and subscribe to his YouTube page, and I'll continue to provide more value going forward. Until next time, take care.